Boy, I'll tell you, friends, Doc South here, and yep, heading off to work in probably just a few minutes. I don't know if I've ever done a video on my ride to work. One thing, a lot of people can complain about their ride to work. Frankly, I like mine. It goes through all sorts of countryside. It's actually the roads are pretty. I mean, you have they're well cared for in the winter, in the summer. They're nicely done, and not major highways or anything, but good sh- straight shooting roads. Nice. Oh, a lot of curves on them, but other than that, and I don't think I've ever had much trouble as far as ice or snow goes. It's actually a pleasant trip. And if you get caught behind someone, well, they're not going that slow, and and if you get a tailgater behind you, well, there's lots of spots where I can pull over, let them go their merry way. Oh, they might be in a hurry. You never know. It could be someone trying to respond to an ambulance call at their squad hall or something, or a fire. So again, no gripe. But the one thing I find interesting is the critters I see along the way, and that goes from right outside our house to all the way up to the supermarket. It's many a day I get up in the morning, and there'll be some kind of critter in the yard. There's a few deer that like to eat the grass out on the front lawn. You go walking past them. They see me. Oh, how you doing, Doc? Oh, okay. You guys all right? Yeah, yeah. How's the fawns doing? Oh, I'm doing good. And maybe be a little deer munching away or getting some milk from mom or whatever. And okay, so I do that. Then I go down the pathway, the dirt road from our driveway to the main highway, and almost there's quite often if you're there's usually a turtle or something from the from the Musconetcong River coming across, deciding I guess to go take a dip. Uh huh. And then you finally, of course, you cross over the river. It's all sorts of fish in the river. And if you look sometimes upstream, there might be a deer, or one thing you often see will be bears in that neck of the woods. It's an area where they seem to like to be, and on occasion you'll see them in the river trying, like I said, fishing, trying to catch maybe well, have themselves a nice trout breakfast. And then I pass some cow fields. So there's, you got to say hi to the girls. and, and you just keep going. There's a horse farm. Okay, so there's some horses running up and down the length of the fence, getting their morning workout in. Um, then I get out. I'm heading out like into the all along from oh gosh, name of that town. I always Oh, it's where the Island Dragway is. That would be oh, I always forget the name of that town. Great Meadows. Great Meadows. There you go. You turn from Great Meadows to go up into the Hope area. Uh, there's critters all along that road, especially deer. I have seen geese walk across. For some reason, there must be a swamp there or something, and geese like to cross the road. A little further up, you go up over Jenny Jump Mountain if you care to stop along a little overlook there. There's always um, oh, what do you call it? The birds that just put out their wings and glide. Yeah. Well, I guess hawks, eagles do the same thing. There's all sorts of bird life flapping around, having dog fights and digging the scene. Eagles, yes. Oh, yes, there's eagles up there. And then you go past you go past the Hope Zoo and amusement park. Oh gosh, what's the name of that little place? Ah, gosh, I pass it every day. Land of Make Believe. Land of Make Believe has critters in there, all sorts of neat zoo animals and cool things to see. Yeah, yeah. And, and then once I go through Hope, I'm going through Hope heading for Blairstown. The road gets really countrified, and it ain't nothing to see maybe a big old snake on a summer's day going across the road. And I mean a big snake, like his head's on the oncoming lane and his tail's still in the bushes. Yeah, that kind of snake. And it's like to have him, you got a flat and he's tapping on your shoulder. Come on, let's move it. Yeah. There's, oh gosh, bears. Yeah, bears love it. For some reason, that's like their path. I've seen more than my share of bears on that road with cubs. Yeah, yep. Mama bears, big bears, daddy bears. They're all out there, and they seem to like it. But eventually, they go in. They have their spots where they go into the woods. Oh, there's. I want to say I've seen coyotes. I think I have. I thought it was someone's dog, but it was a coyote. No, didn't. No, all of these I haven't hit. They just they just come out of nowhere on you. Oh, and there's more. I know there's more. Foxes, of course. Um, I think one guy. I think there was one time where someone has a bit of a sheep farm, and I think a sheep or two got out and were hanging out on the road. Again, I'm sure the farmer got wind of it and went and got them. I'm pretty certain. But the deer, especially, up there like crazy. And it's. I know I'm missing a few of the critters that you can see, but they're. I did say coyotes. Yeah, coyotes. A fox. Sure, lots of foxes. And the and rabbits and chipmunks and all those critters. Just it's amazing. Honestly, the county rather, makes a mistake. They should put up a down there in Hope. I'm sorry, not down in Great Meadows. They should put up a sign: public zoo, drive-through zoo, only a quarter, or something like that. And and they'll have a little sign saying turn left here, turn right here for the zoo to continue. And they'll have a little map people can look at, and maybe advertise the restaurants that are in the neighborhood. I don't know. I think it could be, kids could have lemonade stands and stuff. It'd be a real shot in the arm, but interesting. But all the animals I've mentioned, I do believe I've seen out along that particular my commute to work. And at night it gets even weirder. Except anymore, it's pretty hard for me to drive at night with my old eyes. Yeah, glare from headlights kind of messes me up. Uh, but um, but during the day, whoa, man. Even during the day. At night it gets pretty wild too. You always want to have your headlights on. That's for sure along that particular highway. Anyway, I'll see you later. Enough of my baloney. I've got to get going anyway. I got to pass through the zoo. Catch you now. Bye bye.